Just one little secret and your trade will bring you multiple times more profits. Hi everyone, my name is Jamal, and today's video I will show you the factors that influence a trader's profitability. First, you need a strategy, and I will show it to you in this video, and I'll also share indicator settings which will truly bring you money. Second, well, more on that later. So watch this video to the end to understand everything. Let's get started, guys. Alright, it's time to add our indicators. We need Donchian channels and Keltner channel. They are on the chart, and now I'll adjust them for better usability. Let's start with Donchian. Here we need to remove the background fill to avoid cluttering the analysis. I've also set all bands to white for better visibility. Okay, now let's tweak the Keltner. I'm changing EMA period to 22, ATR period to 12. Next, I'll just adjust the style, same as before. No background fill, and I'll make the bands white for clarity. Done, our trading system is now set up. It combines these bands into a multi-channel framework with key level for trade entries. Now let's dive into details. First, we focus on price bounces from the channel lines. These are our key strategy signals. We monitor all reversals, whether from Donchian or Keltner channels, treating this combination as a single indicator. When price bounces downward from a channel line, we typically see continued downside movements. Conversely, when the asset reverses upward from a lower boundary, this usually initiates an upward trend. We've got multiple lines generating numerous signals here, and we are simply capitalize on all of them in our trading. This approach forms the foundation for about 70% of our trading activity. Now, let's examine the remaining 30% of scenarios. Sometimes you see breakout through the middle or outer channel lines. When such breakout is confirmed, price typically continues moving in the breakout direction. Alright, time to put our strategy to test. I'll start with 50% risk exposure because my goal here is to demonstrate clear results. But you should always begin with the smallest fraction of your deposits when trying this for yourself. Never risk too much, friends, especially if you're just starting your trading journey. Okay, we are seeing a setup here, and I'm opening a position right now, a short one. Now let's break down what's happening. First, there's a bounce from the upper boundary of our channel system. Second, we have a breakthrough of the central lines. As you can see, the price has reached the lower zone and is consolidated there, and it's begun moving further downward. This confirms our analysis. With significant downside room before hitting key support levels, we'll now simply wait for expiration. At first, you might get a bit confused with so many lines on your chart, but don't worry, it's not a big deal. We don't even need to know which line belongs to Keltner and which to Donchian. What really matters is spotting. Bounces from the outer bands and breakout through the middle bands. Pro tip, if you are struggling, color code them. Make middle bands yellow and outer bands blue for easy analysis. Okay, first successful trade of the day is done. Now, let's switch assets and trade something else. Alright, here's a perfect long opportunity, and I'm entering with $1,000. Let me walk you through my analysis. We've got a clear bounce off the lower channel boundary, triggering an upward move. Now the price has now broken through nearly all intermediate lines and is approaching the final resistance level. Now we are anticipating continued upward momentum in the assets. Time for some real talk. How much sleep are you really getting? Do you know for peak performance and health, you need 7 to 8 hours sleep of quality sleep every night? Without proper rest, your brain starts running on low power mode, focus becomes scattered, mistakes multiply, crucial details get overlooked. And I'm telling you, you don't want that. In trading, this is downright dangerous. I see too many beginners burning the midnight oil, then dragging themselves to day jobs. without proper recovery. This isn't sustainable growth. Alright, that's trade number 2, close profitably today. Now let's see what other opportunities the market is offering us. Okay, I'm spotting the initial opportunity here. Now let me explain why we are entering this downward move. The asset has shown 2 consecutive rejections from both the Keltner and the Donchian upper boundaries. This double top pattern suggests strong potential for a significant downward movement. Back to our sleep discussion. Personally, I always get quality rest, as you can see, which still leaves me ample time for workouts, outdoor activities, and leisure time. While trading does give me more free time, I make sure to maintain peak mental performance during all trading sessions through disciplined habits. Sleep is fundamental, guys. If you are getting just 5 hours of sleep to squeeze in extra chat time, stop this immediately. It's not good. Let's screen time with a clear mind beats marathon sessions. Meanwhile, I am locking in another profitable trade. If you are burning midnight oil without results, change your approach. Try my Telegram trade signals. Link is in the description. Subscribe and start learning. This will track your profitability fast. With these signals, you will quickly learn to trade profitably. So make sure to join. Meanwhile, I'm back in the market. The situation remains unchanged. We are calmly reversing before what should be a drop to much lower key levels. Yes, now we are waiting for the outcome of the trade. Why the sleep talk? I'm telling you because beginners overtrade beyond their cognitive limits. Guys, more doesn't mean better. You will gain more from one perfect trading hour than from 3 straight hours of losing money. Sleep science shows deprivation erases even the strategy I just taught you. And I'm telling you, recovery isn't optional. Trade closes profitably again. Perfect. But right now, let's recap today's key lessons. That was a short but highly productive session. You've seen this new strategy and I recommend you implement it on your next trade. And also, don't forget, without proper rest, your brain simply won't react correctly to markets. Aim for at least 7 hours sleep a night. This will automatically improve your success at the start. But there's more to help you achieve faster and better results. In my Telegram, you not only see trade signals, you also see a pocket option broker promo code, which initially boosts your deposit by 50%, which means you deposit $100 and you get $150 ASAP. That boosts your stats of the profits. And more trades equals to more opportunity. And also, don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and let me know what you'd like to see in our next video. That's all for today, guys. See you in the next session.